Okay, so I forgot to record the first three, and I didn't plan on recording any of this, but I've been having fun playing this league, so I thought I might as well come back to the first three games and just kind of go through them all. So game one, I lead Roaring Moon. I'm choice. I don't actually have the teams on set, so let me quickly just like grab them. No, I was AV. Okay, so I was AV Roaring Moon, Papaya Gambit, Papaya Poison Gambit, Helmet Lando, AV Moon, this Weezing, Fat Zam, and Spidefish Klefki. Or, yeah, Spidefish Klefki. Which one? This one. Okay, so I lead Roaring Moon and click the U-turn. It's kind of safe. Pivoting around anything is fine. As I just get my Landorus in, because I don't know really what Golden Go goes for here. It turns out to be Thunder Wave. As they go Hippo, I kind of realized that I can just click U-turn again and just pivot around into what I want. I can get a free Weezing. Weezing Wolves Hippo, like always. Here I missed my Wisp, which kind of sucks as they click you on. It's not the end of the world. So here I can just pivot back into Lando and realizing they can't really do anything to me. As Gold comes back in, I can take a Shadow Wall. I take it really nicely as I can just click EQ and claim a kill. I don't think Torn ever switched into me because, by like the same regard, Stone Edge or just pivoting out was like also insanely free. So I decided just clicking U-turn was like my best, or just clicking Earthquake was like my best move there. As they bring in the Torn, I can bring in AV Moon. That miss kind of sucks for them, but it is what it is. Here I can just click Knock Off and do 50 to the Mega Guard. As I then knock off again, just claiming a kill. So it's essentially just Roaring Moon has to like pick up as many as possible while pivoting out, just being safe. Weezing's always to switch into a Rillaboom. I guess I brought Brick Break thinking I would bring screens on Klefki, which I didn't. They knock off my Black Sludge, which is kind of unfortunate as I do get a burn on this, which means that my Gambit is free to set up in this thing's face, even without herring. I can Sludge Bomb here. The Sludge Bomb is completely free. I do poison the Torn immediately, which is kind of annoying for them, as I can go back into Roaring Moon. They do crit my Roaring Moon, but it makes it for like the poison, I guess. Rillaboom can come back in as I just click another safe U-turn. That crit doesn't matter. Mega Zam can come in. Here I just go back into Weezing as the Iron Head, which is a really good play by them. I can go Gambit now, because I'm assuming that they're like Scarf or Band. I don't remember what they were. I can SD in front of the Hippo, click Knock Off. I shouldn't die to 2 hits as they click Whirlwind. So now I get my Landorus back in. Landorus lets me set rocks just in case it's AV Torn, because I don't want Torn to be healthy. And then I can U-turn into Klefki always on what I assume to be Whirlwind. Roaring Moon comes in, so I can just click U-turn again. It doesn't have an item anymore, so like I can just keep pivoting between what I have. As they do reveal Body Press, so they're not Earthquake, which means they are walled by my Weezing. And either way, they're walled by Weezing. So now I can just U-turn, Gambit, Whirlwind, back into Lando, an Earthquake here. Doesn't matter as they slack off. I can Earthquake again. This goes on for a bit. U-turn as I get my screens. I just need to reflect. I don't really care about the light screen. Torn comes in, takes Stealth Rock. I'm pretty sure they were Scarfed on, if I remember correctly. As I click Terra Blast Fire. Making my Zam. Tries to regen. Yeah, they were Scarfed on. So I can just pick up 1 kill. Hippo comes in. I believe I just opt to click Psychic into it. Not allow it to slack off, because it will just put me back with sand. Gambit can come in here, just click knock off. And here's where the game gets a bit hard, because I'm trying to preserve as much diff as possible. I see that I clicked Wicked Blow. I probably should have just gone Clef Key here and clicked Dazzling Gleam. Or Flash Cannon, sorry, because I didn't have to Gleam. But instead I just had to go Gambit and SD. It's kind of pointless. I don't know why I did this. I just kind of lost diff for no reason. It's fine, I just chip this thing down. But it just allows me to get the guaranteed win at the end of the game. 54, I was still thinking it was Scarfed. I probably should have realized that it was Banded at this point. Because like now I just go Wrong Moon and I just click U-turn and win the game. So that's game 1. Game 2, it's very much the same kind of shit. I was in this game. Covert Cloak, Gambit, so I could sit on the Gog. Choice Band Moon, Choice Band Lando, Defog, Sludge Bomb, Toxic Wheezing, Encore U-turn, Pivot, Ogerpon, and this weird mixed defensive Porygon. So here I think I opt to lead with yeah, Landorus. So turn 1 they knock off crit me immediately, which kind of sucks. So I can go Wrong Moon here. As I go Garg, I just knock off, do 40. Now I go Gambit, and yeah, I just kind of SD in this thing's face after tearing. I low kick once, probably should SD do again. Sucker Punch. Scald can never burn me. I knock off. And then Sucker as they Calm Mind once. They Protect. I knock off. They try to Protect again as I knock off again. Annihilate is where I start misplaying. I Terra Dark. Bulk Up. I click Low Kick. I should have expected Resto Chesto. I should have just clicked Low Kick again. I don't know why I clicked Knock Off. It just put me in a worse position. I get the roll to live, because I remember that was a fucking heinous roll. So now I just Low Kick. Tinglu comes in, I just Low Kick again. Yep. And then I just Sucker Punch the Latios and win. So pretty uneventful week 2. It's just a Gambit sweep. It is what it is. Game 3 is where I kind of dropped the ball. So they brought Terra Dark Volk. It wasn't this is a really bad game by me. A really bad game from me. I lead Megazone. Let's look at the team real quick. Oh yeah, I played this game late. So yeah, what was I? Speed Moon, Max Adamant, Terra Flying, Pads Gambit. I changed to Terra Flying over Terra Fire. Kinda last minute. Scarflando. Just this Megazam. It's full Spit F Porygon 2. And just a Woga. I can always get Porygon 2 in on this as I go Lando on the lop, because I can't immediately go for tags or anything. They fake out once. I can then U-turn into Wellspring to see what they want to click as they click U-turn themselves. Pulp comes in. I'm not really a big fan of Pulp coming in. They Dragon Darts. And then the U-turn as I click Recover, I think? No, I click Thunder Wave. Okay. So I Thunder Wave a lot as I can go back into Landorus. I can't intimidate them anymore. But they do click CC. My Landorus is getting like insanely chipped. I U-turn on their Landorus and I'm able to get an Alakazam. Alakazam traces the Sheer Force and just gets to click Psychic, because Psychic is like an insanely free click into the team. Cart comes in immediately, so I go into a Roaring Mid. Leaf Blade does 31. They hard switch out as I click Fire Blast, or I click Flamethrower actually. I then EQ the Lop once as they click U-turn. Fez comes in, I click Earthquake again, just trying to chip it. They are Shucker, which was a good round. The U-turn again. I just need Immune to chip things. I then go Landorus here, click Knockoff as that Colbur, as they burn my Lando. And it's just kind of Volt comes in, Terrors, and if I was Terra quivers up too much, sack my Landorus. I outspeed with my Landorus still because they're paralyzed. They click Morning Sun to kill me. If I was Terra Fire, I completely walled them. Like I completely walled their Volt, which is like the main issue. But I just kind of lose the Volt. Like there's nothing I can do. And that's week 3. So it wasn't the best week. I definitely could have played like a lot better. But I did just get like insanely out prepped and outmaneuvered in the game. And it is what it is. So yeah, that's the first 3 weeks of Jollybee Draft Association. And yeah, I'm hoping to make it to playoffs. Adios.